All-Star games, 3 All-Star games, I beg your pardon. Robert Hussey in his second NBA season after 5 in the G League. Glad you're with us wherever you may be. Spurs and Grizzlies. Grizzlies have won the last 13 in a row in the regular season, 14 if you count the play-in game. Here at FedEx Forum, the Grizzlies would then go on to beat Golden State in San Francisco. Primary ball handler, but really Trey Jones is their best option as a point guard. Jemison, yes.
Well, the good thing, Jemison, good job of rolling the hook there. Nice little.
Embiid put on a masterclass with 30 points and 12 rebounds. Wembanyama.
Brandon Clark to get into jump shots.
3 gone by first quarter. BC with the dump down. And then tracks down the loose ball. Pogo sticks and hits.
The first one why he didn't shoot was because he shot there by BC with the little floater there in the lane.
Branham casts a 3 and puts it in. Branham off a 22-point game against Philadelphia. Step back, dribble handoff, floats it up, but off, and got his own miss. Clark attacks over Wembanyama.
Yes, we are seeing
from three-point land. And then he said offensively, we got to touch the paint, touch the paint, touch the paint, especially with Wembanyama out of the lineup.
Especially with Jordan Goodwin on the attack. After the Jemison miss, steal by Pippen. First of the game for Scotty. Nice hesitation move and a flare out to an open Xavier Simpson for 3.
Scotty Pippen.
Jack White into the game for the first time tonight on the guard against Zach Collins. Extra pass to Devontae Graham. Triple beats the shot clock. Jack White on the feed. Collins has the mismatch. Dump off Sissoko with the finish. Sidi Sissoko drafted first quarter. Graham. Sissoko. The offensive rebound and the flush. Okay.
Studs in the building.
Sissoko sets up Wesley for 3.
Blake Wesley react extremely well to reaching defenders.
Gigi trying another 3. Got that one. Gigi Jackson. Wembanyama to Mamukelashvili. Indiana has had more games with 30 or more assists. BC over Wembanyama. Wembanyama is long and tall, but BC. Mamukelashvili, offensive rebound number 3 for San Antonio. Wesley drives through, fouled by Pippen.
He's been the Grizzlies' best rebounder. Nice.
Pippen, no-look pass to Gigi for the dunk. That was fantastic. Smothered. But it ends up in the hands of Branham. Mamukelashvili hits the 3. Sandro Mamukelashvili. Scotty on a weave. A drop-off. Jemison. Yes, sir! Big-time slam. Walking to the scorer's table. Collins has it. Trey Jones, floater. Between the floater and the assist to turnover rate.
Giving them these advantages early in offense.
Simpson swings the hook up and in. Xavier Simpson. Devontae Graham back on the floor. Pippen bothers him. Nearly got another block. Collins with a quick releasing hook that hits home.
Over the last month or so.
Approaching the final minute of the first half. Collins through a crowd. Sissoko. And Sissoko with a... Ivan was a guy that led the scout and made the presentation to the team as Wembanyama jams. All 3 of his baskets, I believe, have been dunks tonight.
Oh, how about that?
Wembanyama. Oh! Erased by Jemison. Pippen lobs. Ends up in the hands of Jemison. Back down, swings the hook around it in. Trey Jemison. He's in double figures in that category. Wembanyama with the follow.
But the thing that what makes San Antonio so good.
Shot clock down to 5. Dumped out, great find. Goodwin with a drop off for Trey Jemison. And the Grizzlies don't get back defensively when Wembanyama burns him. He averages 2.5 a game in his normally limited minutes. Jones airballs a three. Mamoukelashvili again on the offensive glass. Frees up Branham for a second chance three. Shot upstairs. Now he's back. Didn't go all the way back to the other end of the floor. Goodwin works on the baseline, reverses it up and in. And the only game they lost in that stretch, they lost by 5 in Denver. Wembanyama rings the bell. A dozen for Wembanyama, who averages 20 shooting. It has abandoned them tonight. Just 3 of 16.
The thing is, partner, they turned down the mid-range jumpers. The Spurs now have really found their offensive rhythm. Took days off for the Grizzlies, but so many of these Grizzlies have cut their teeth in South Haven.
Yep. Jack White was cut.
Jack White looking at him, right? Oh, Sissoko again. Another run to the front of the rim.
54 more blocks.
David Robinson, Alonzo Mourning. Lou Bowler didn't think he gets enough credit.
Ooh. Wesley with the throwdown.
Lou Bowler gets enough credit for the defensive side.
Zach Collins, Wembanyama, Jones, Graham, Collins, and Wesley. I think this is the first time Collins and Wembanyama have been on the floor together, and they combine there for the hoop and the harm.
It hasn't been the offensive baskets that has hurt him. It's just been the overall game that's had him be dominated. Nice.
Simpson, look away. Clark, yes. Brandon Clark with a dozen. Grizzlies with 16 points off of 14 San Antonio turnovers. Wembanyama.
Record players for this year.
Yeah, Jack White would be number 33. Wembanyama. And 50 starting lineups.
He didn't make a move to do anything defensively. He just was standing there, just like swatted it out of there.
Mamoukelashvili. And after Jack White hit the King Karams. Timmy Allen against the shot clock. Banked it in. Then deflection off the hands of Jones. Now Wembanyama. Man, look at him wheel inside. That's some unbelievable skill for a player of any size. Well, when Wembanyama came out at halftime, he was drilling on footwork as Trey Jones gets all the way inside. 52. Didn't come out, didn't do a whole lot of shooting. He was working on his footwork, and that's something you typically don't see. Simpson banks home a hook. The last time you saw consecutive bank shots. Branham got all the way inside, and the Grizzlies really been gashed inside.
Kurt Rare, another 23 years here with the Grizzlies.
And he's a Packer fan. I love it.
Isaiah one there by Scottie Pippen Jr. We'll get back to you later. We let them know that we are nothing without them all. Man, I can't believe it. I'm going to tell you, there's another one, our superstar.
20 boards in the game since Fat Lieber in 1990.
Throwing it back to the old Denver Nuggets.
We throw it all the way back. Pippen, a sprint against Sissoko, lays it up and in.
Pac-10 player. He's a Pac-10 guy. You know that he has skill.
White. Jack White's second 3 of the game. Jemery Bouye, David Duke Jr., Gray, and David Duke Jr. For Giannis Antetokounmpo, he will undergo an MRI tomorrow, and all of Milwaukee holds its breath. Bouye with the floater. Antonio. And unfortunately, Goodwin is not going to get his 20th rebound. And the Spurs get the win tonight, 102-87.